Tuesday, September 24th, and we're going to continue with our Magic Lens notes to help educate you guys and see how far we can go from there. We'll do a wee bit of a review from last week, and then we'll go into our new stuff from today. Let's see, we got the what is grammar, hopefully the white screen. I took away the gray, makes it a little easier for you guys to read. We did the 8 parts of speech, what we got through, and we'll make sure we pick up again that today. Did the blah, blah, blah. Today, we're going to try just a wee bit of having you guys test it out. I changed the sentences, trying to educate you a wee bit more. The definition and the job. For the most part, this should be pretty easy review for you. Did that. Yay. The nouns, definition, person, place, and thing. Did it before. The job, subject, object. Did that. Pronouns, remember that one also takes the place of person, place, or thing. Job, subject, object. Pronouns. Ooh! We did the rule of M last week to try and help you guys out to know which one it's supposed to be. So here, I figured I would give you guys some testers to see how it works out. Where it says who/whom is going to eat it. As I said before, with the rule of M, you have to figure out, do you answer it with either he or they? In that case, it would be who. Or do you answer it with him or them? In that case, it would be whom. So the first one I figured we can do together. It says, whom is going to eat it? How would you answer that? As in, he is going to eat it, or him is going to eat it?
He.
So then which answer would it be? Who or whom?
Who.
Nicely done. Now we get to fun stuff. TW, our next one. You ready? Me too. With whom did you attend the concert? I know. Now you get to be nervous. That's okay. So we'll see how well you do.
Okay.
Don't take away TW's answer.
I think it's whom.
Why?
Well, because I don't know. I'm just really scared.
That is so honest of you. Well, when you say, with whom did you attend the concert? Give me an answer. As in, would you answer it with either him or he? I attended the concert. I mean, if I were to ask you the concert, with whom did you attend the concert? You would say?
With he.
With he?
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Take away the fear and just go into the answer. It's okay.
Okay. You would say with him.
Okay. So then which would it be? Who or whom?
Who? No, it's not. It's whom. Okay. It's whom.
Let's go, because they both sound the same. Let's go with M or without M.
Okay, it's with the M.
Why do you say with the M?
Well, because it's the only one that makes sense.
I guess it's hard to argue with that logic. Good job, TW. You're correct. It would be whom, because you would say with. You would do another one? No, you want AK to do it? That was honest of you. All right, AK. She gave you the look. She was like, no, her. And she looked over and she was, we'll wait. See that? There you go. After whom are you going to run today? My cross-country runners, they have a question to ask. They want to know in what order the running is going to go. I know. It's scary, isn't it? So much learning you have to figure out. How would you answer? Would you answer? The easiest way to do it, by the way, is come up with the answer in your head. As in, if someone asked you that, what would you say naturally?
Him.
Okay.
Would be whom.
Nicely done. Whom with an M, you would say, after whom are you going to run? I'm running after him. Like that. Let's try one. Sure, Leroy. Whom is your favorite character from Harry Potter?
Who?
Why?
Because you once say him is my favorite character.
Nicely done.
You-
I know, fun stuff. By the way, one of the other tricks you can also look for, if you noticed on those two, you always have a little preposition beforehand, and you can look for the preposition before it's going to be the whom. But I want to give away that. It makes things way easier. If not these, you'll see it's usually going to end up being the who's and be your subject in the sentence. But once again, you don't want to take away the fun. The nice one, once again, looking for the M. Grammar. Verbs! Show state of being, linking verbs, examples, am, is, are, was, were. You remember the other ones I told you? Start with H's? No. Good try, but not how. That's a question. Has, have, had. Which, by the way, if you didn't write those down, it'd probably come in handy to help you out later. But you don't have to write them down. But you know, I'll probably end up asking you again, like in roughly a minute and a half when we come to our next section. So you also have am, is, are, was, were, and you have has, have, had. Would also work as those linking verbs. I have an angry spirit. She has a headache. She will have a headache once we get to impact learning. Definition of the verbs: show action for action verbs, transitive and intransitive. On action crossover, we'll come back to those. And then you have gives information about what a noun is doing. Here's our first one. Mr. Frost is an awesome teacher. Let's take, sure, Bevan. For this one, you have to try and find one, what is our verb? And two, tell me if it's a linking verb or an action verb. Is, good job.
And I think,
I don't want I think.
well, I know
Okay.
that it is a linking verb.
Is correct. Nicely done. Let's take a look at our next one. Mr. Frost attacked the angry snake. Sahum.
It's attack,
Good.
and it's the show, it's a
Action or linking?
action.
Nicely done. If it's action, is it transitive or intransitive? Transitive means it has like a direct object that is going connecting to it. Intransitive means like it stands on its own. Grant?
I think that it's transitive.
Transitive meaning it connects to what noun?
Mr. Frost.
Close.
Angry snake.
There you go. Is it showing you what Mr. Frost attacked? Attacked what? The angry snake. Mr. Frost lost his pet snake, Rocky, when he broke the lid of the cage. In this one, you are correct, Globey. We have two in this one, because Globies are apparently twice as good as heroes. So now you have to find both nouns in there. I wish you the best of luck.
Lost.
Nicely done. Lost, is that going to be transitive or is that going to be action?
Action.
Nice one. Is it going to be transitive or intransitive?
Transitive.
Nicely done. Connecting to what?
Pet snake.
Nicely done again, Globey. And your next one?
Broke.
And action or linking?
Action.
Transitive or intransitive?
Transitive.
Nicely done. Connecting to?
The lid.
Nicely done again. Go you. And one more. Mr. Frost lives in a house that has 4 small cages for children in it. Patty, go for it. There are 2 in this one, and right. Nicely done. We're going to see if heroes are as good as Globies.
They are lives.
Lives, nicely done. Action, or is that going to be a link?
That's an action.
Good job. And is it going to be transitive or intransitive?
Transitive.
Works for me. And your next one? I know it's tricky.
Has.
Nicely done. Linking or action?
Action. And it's a linking.
Nicely done. Linking. Is that where, did you write down the has, have, had next year? It comes in handy having those written down. Yeah. Those are helpful, aren't they? Who would have thought? Grammar, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to adjective. Describes noun or pronoun. Then we have adjective, job, which one, what kind of, how many. Here we go. The crazy math teacher, Mr. Baker, taught the students many important math concepts. So we'll take a look and see what we have here. Sure, Grant. What's my first one? And then you have to tell me what noun is being described.
Crazy.
Crazy, describing.
Math teacher.
I can go with that. And your next one?
Math
Good, describing.
teacher.
Nice one. Your next one?
Important.
Okay, describing.
Math concepts.
Good. And your next one?
Math
Good, describing.
concepts.
And your last one?
What?
Yeah, you skipped one.
Wait for that.
Me too. Are you asking me? I need strength.
Many.
Many. Describing what word?
Important math concepts.
That's 2 words. What was the word you chose?
Concepts.
I need strength. What was that? Strength? Don't cover your ears. I need strength. Many. Many.
Concepts.
Good job. Next up, Katy Perry, a singing star, was my oldest daughter's favorite singer for several years. Make scribbles.
Singing.
Singing, describing.
Star.
Nice. On your next one.
Bonus.
Good job, describing.
Daughter.
Good. On your next one.
Favorite.
Good, describing.
Singer.
And one more.
Several.
Describing.
Year.
Nice done. Technically my also, but that's going to be the pronoun adjective kind of thing, and I'm not going to get into those. Adverb describes, verb, adjective, adverb, job, when, where, how, why, to what extent. Yesterday, Mr. Bainey angrily yelled at an extremely slow student in the main hallway. And we'll take a look at this one. Sure, Bella. Hang on, help you out. 1, 2, 3. You have 3. Well, you have 3. Okay. Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I have no idea. That was honest of you, though. Okay.
Guessing.
I don't want guessing.
Yesterday.
Good. And what job does it do?
It's telling when.
Nice one. Your next one?
Annually.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I have no idea either.
Okay. Yes. No. Yeah. It is annually.
Good. Describing?
How?
Well, good. Well, yeah, that's what job it does. But what word is it describing?
Yeah.
Nice one. And your next one?
Extremely
Modifying?
slow.
Nice one.
Okay. Good.
See, you got through it. There. Aw, I didn't mean to do that. I used the same word twice. There's an extremely important homework assignment due tomorrow. I'll have to go back and fix that because that makes me feel sad on the inside. But Sklar, I gave you. There's 2 in here, but one of them's way too easy.
Extremely.
Yeah, it's extremely easy. Modifying what word?
The homework.
Well, what is it that adverbs modify?
A verb.
Nicely done. And homework is a nicely done. So we can't modify homework. That'd be silly.
Important.
Nicely done. And what's our next one?
Tomorrow.
Nicely done. And what job does that do?
When.
Nicely done. We did grammar. Go Sklar. And did conjunctions. We got through this with you guys. Conjunctions.
Yeah.
Conjunctions. Conjunctions. Prepositions. Prepositions. Interjections. Sentence patterns. Excuse me. We have only 6 patterns in which to organize those 8 parts of speech. So here's where we're going to go through and take a look at our sentence patterns. We have the linking or action verb. So you have subject plus verb. The little box you guys have there. Then you have the linking verbs. The subject plus linking verb plus predicate noun. Then subject plus linking verb plus predicate adjective. As in, he is a teacher. He is angry. So it gives you an adjective or a noun. And then you have your action verbs. Subject, action verb, direct object, subject, action verb, indirect object, direct object, subject, adjective verb, direct object, something I can't remember right now. Sentence or subject plus verb, where it says I am, and you have Mr. Brovicast teaches, and you have dogs bark.
Are we supposed to be writing these?
That's what I'm checking. Yeah. Where it has those 3 sentences, we'll have you guys write those down. That way it gives you the example sentences. I am, subject, verb. Mr. Brovicast teaches, subject, verb. Dogs bark, subject, verb. Bender.
When I copied it from your notebook, it said fossil.
I know, it's okay. Leroy?
It says subject plus adverb. A-V.
Yeah.
Action
Yeah, it
verb.
doesn't.
Action verb. And there's your subject plus not adverb, but action verb plus direct object. Direct objects answer whom or what, as in I eat bacon. That's what it says on there. The direct objects answer, so you can put in the whom or what on your sheet. And then it has I eat bacon, or Mrs. Randall teaches history. So, subject I, action verb eat. What do I eat? Bacon. Mrs. Randall's your subject. Action verb teaches. What does she teach? History. Yeah.
I'm noticing a theme with the teachers that we have written down as examples. So far, they're both hero teachers.
Baker and Beatty aren't.
Well, for these.
One of the ones we didn't write down, you are correct. Subject plus action verb plus indirect object plus direct object. And it says the indirect object answers to whom, to what, for what. As in, I threw the ball. Who did I throw it to? Jenna. That's where you have subject, verb, and then there's your direct object, I threw the ball. And then you have Jenna as your indirect, as in, I threw it to her. Mrs. Randall teaches students history. There's your subject, verb, indirect object, and then direct object. Mrs. Randall teaches history, and then we're plugging in students for the indirect. Because what we're going to eventually do is give you guys a sentence, and you're going to be breaking it all down. It's going to be really exciting. Woo! Grammar. Object complements are, that was the OC, I forgot. I apologize. Adjectives or nouns. He made me angry. They elected Kevin president. So there's your subject, he, verb, made, direct object, me, and then the complement would be angry. And then subject, verb, direct object, the complement. Yeah.
Wouldn't president be capitalized?
Not necessarily, it was not president of the United States. It's just like president of the club. It was not necessarily capitalize it. And then you probably wouldn't call him Kevin. It'd be like, Mr. Sinclair, whatever Kevin's last name would be. Subject, linking verb, predicate noun. Predicate nouns are also a subject. Kevin is the president. And we have the president is Kevin. Works the same way both ways. Kevin is the president. President is Kevin. Subject, linking verb, predicate adjective. Predicate adjectives describe the subject. Mr. Fossil is bald. The students are excited. Subject, Mr. Fossil. Linking verb is predicate adjective, bald. Students, subject, linking verb, and then predicate adjective. We're just describing.
Looking at what we're doing next, why is only the H not capitalized in phrases?
I wanted the same thing. If somebody handed me the notes, I didn't do the same thing. I figure it's just a mess with your head, which I supported. 3 types of phrases: prepositional with adjective or adverb, appositive, noun or adjective, verbal, participle, gerund, and infinitive. Prepositional phrases start with a preposition, must contain a noun, object preposition, tell adjective and adverb information. And then you have the examples. He hid under his bed. Johnny kicked the ball by the curb. In a moment, I'll see if you guys know what the preposition is in there. I'm sure some of you guys had to memorize this song when you were a kid.
Okay. Can I sing it?
Definitely not. sure it would be highly entertaining. Socks in the first bed. First bed. In the first sentence, he hid under his bed. What's the preposition?
Under.
Nicely done. And then what's the noun in the phrase?
Bed.
Nicely done. And then we have Johnny kicked the ball by the curb. Leroy, what is my preposition?
Head. Or
Head.
under.
Good word in this sentence.
Oh.
Johnny kicked the ball by the curb.
By.
Nicely done. And then what's the noun?
Bolt.
That'd be, and it always has to come after the preposition. It'd be very tricky if you're working backwards through time.
Curb.
Nicely done. So anytime you have the preposition, your noun is going to come after it. So you have under his bed, by the curb. In yours, if you would like to circle that to help yourself out, you're more than welcome to it. That's going to make things easier on you. And then you can always draw the little arrow connecting the under to the bed and then by to the curb so that you know what the noun is that connects to it. Because that's what you're going to have to eventually end up doing. Yep.
The second sentence is also a dangling participle, because it could say Johnny kicked a ball that was already by the curb, or he kicked the ball and it stopped by the curb.
Next up, appositive phrases. Tell noun and adjective information. Kevin, the president, ate at the White House. Earth, the only planet in our solar system known to support life, is sometimes called the third rock from the sun. I'll shorten that one up. On this one, let's shorten it to Earth, comma, a planet, comma, is full of life. I like that much better. That will save you guys some writing and you still get the same idea. The Earth, comma, a planet, comma, is full of life. And then you have Earth is full of life. That makes much more sense. But the appositive phrase is the one that's always separated by the commas. So you have Kevin, comma, the president. That's your appositive phrase. So in that one, if you don't know what an appositive phrase is, make sure you circle the part that's in between the two commas. Here you have Earth, comma, a planet. It'd be a planet is your positive phrase, where it's just going and giving you more information about that one. Leah, comma, the girl with tiny handwriting, comma, earned herself a nickname. So it's where you have the stuff separated by the two commas. Uh-huh.
Oh, can you please repeat the Earth?
Earth, comma, a planet, comma, is full of life. Gerund phrase, ing verbs, function as nouns. Where you have Ethan avoided doing his homework because IU was playing Purdue. What did he avoid? Doing his homework. So that phrase works as a noun, a thing that he's scared of or that he's trying to avoid. So anything that ends in ing. Cross-country runners hate running laps. Running laps would work as a gerund phrase because it ends in ing. Jumping over small children while wearing cleats is a bad thing to do. So that becomes your subject, jumping over children while wearing cleats. Uh-huh.
What's worse is jumping on children while wearing cleats.
Sure. Alright. Once again, make sure you make note of this to doing his homework, the ing part of your sentence. You come back and find it. Participle phrases begins with ing or ed verbs, and they function as adjectives. things they're doing, they're describing. Water drained slowly in the pipe, clogged with dog hair. Clogged with dog hair is describing pipe. Shouting with happiness, Mrs. Melling celebrated her science fair victory. Shouting with happiness, be describing Mrs. Melling. We're almost done, and we'll finish out for the last couple tomorrow. Like infinitive and clauses, yeah. And we'll finish out those last bits then. Yay! And then we'll get back to poetry. Oh, and then what else we'll do tomorrow? How many words minimum per line?
6.
Hopefully I beat it into you. I wish you the best of luck. And once you have that, you can run away. And I'll remind myself to change those sentences.